My queen sister, please bear with me. I'm going to call you soon, very soon. It's just like some people have been here since morning, and we need to appreciate their time as well. Okay, Chancellor Robinson. As you can see, this is a profile from United States. Because of time, we won't be able to read all, but we appreciate joining us and speaking. I'm sure by the time it comes back next month, we'll be able to re readjust the profile, and we'll be able to read it uh systematically way. But we want to appreciate him joining us this afternoon again. Started with us 2 days ago. He has spoken to us on this platform for 2 times. So I believe that today is his rounding up. And we appreciate your time, sir, for joining us from United States. So we would like our King Larry, being his guest, to welcome him to the platform.
Yes, thank you, Honorable. I would like to welcome Chancellor Roberson, one individual which, like I said, is very near to myself, and he really emanates a lot of things that are going to be the precipitant for the changes within the states. I know we don't have many speakers and guests here in the states and from the states, but we have a lot of diverse situations going on within the states, dealing with people who choose to take on their indigenous heritage, a lot of different misconstruencies and unwarranted assumptions about certain backgrounds. And because of that, it provides for a very difficult and complex situation. So I admire people who take the initiative and the personal self-sacrifice, such as Chancellor Roberson, to be able to help to move the youth, to inspire the youth, to empower the youth, to empower the community, to bring this knowledge and empowerment back to themselves so that they can create a stronger community to help uplift themselves from some things that may be some of the frustrations that we have on a day-to-day lifestyle, dealing with especially our newer presidency, which is a very, very complicated situation. There have been different things that we have seen from a visual perspective that make us want to ask ourselves some questions as to whether we should be here or not within this particular area anymore. But nonetheless, we have to think objectively about what is really ours and what we can and we can't do. So yes, you can. International is definitely a precipitant to help with those types of things. And I feel that Chancellor Roberson is a very good spokesperson for us within the diaspora and the United States. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce Chancellor Roberson. Thank you for being here, brother.
Thank you, Honorable. Thank all the dignitaries on this call here today. And I appreciate everything that I've learned this week, as I am a student of knowledge worldwide, and I just want to be able to utilize the knowledge in the correct way to be able to divulge this information to the youth and to be able to watch it grow. Naturally, I'm a harvester, gardener, so planting seeds and watching it grow is something that I love to experience. So even in the aspect of development community, I tend to look at it in the same light. Also, I wanted to reference the ladies today. Happy International Women's Day. And in honor of that, I thought that it would be in honor of that, I thought that it would be good for me to reminisce upon something that my grandmother used to read to me when I was younger. And it's a little poem called Hey Black Child. And I don't know if any of you have heard it, so I'm going to read a few snips from it. It says, Hey Black Child, do you know who you are? Who you really are? Do you know you can be what you want to be if you try to be what you can be? Hey Black Child, do you know where you're going? Where you're really going? Do you know you can learn what you want to learn if you try to learn what you can learn? Hey, black child, do you know you are strong? I mean, really strong. Do you know you can do what you want to do if you try to do what you can do? Hey, black child, be what you can be. Learn what you must learn. Do what you can do. And tomorrow your nation will be what you want it to be. Hey, black child, do you know who you are? Who you really are? Do you know what you can be? Do you know that you can be who you want to be if you just try to be what you can be? Hey, black child, do you know where you're going? Do you know what you are learning? Do you know that you can learn what you want to learn if you try to learn what you can learn? Those words, even as a poem, as a young man, I didn't understand that those were affirmations. Those were things that not only came back to me as an older man, but also reminded me that we all just have to do our little part. If we can do our little part, and I think somebody spoke on it earlier about just reaching our neighbor. I think that was Brother Frank. If we could do our little part, if we can reach one person, they can do their little part, and they can inspire the next person to do their little part. And we all can be in the mindset of being an inspiration to the next person. If we can instill this into the kids and they understand the power that they possess, then we as a people have no choice but to elevate out of these shackles and these chains that we've been in. And I think that being able to connect globally with other nations and to be able to show that power and that presence to our youth, they have an imagination out of this world. So I just want to make sure that I'm doing what I can do, and I continue to humble myself. As the more I know, the less I know, because I continue to humble myself and want to learn more and put myself in a situation to be able to be an example to our young kids. Not that you're going to be perfect, but that we can take one little thing that we might not do so great and improve upon that. Take one thing that we're not so great at and improve upon that, and continue to do that. So I like to look at things as not strengths and weaknesses, but strengths and lesser strengths. And if I can grab somebody that's strong in the areas that I'm not so strong in, and I can get next to them and lean on them and learn from them, then I can be great as well. And I just want to take this time to thank everybody again for having me here. Um, I'm not one for a lot of words, but as the years have gone by, I've learned that when I do speak, I want to make the words that I use as impactful as possible. And on that note, thank y'all again for having me. And I appreciate everything that you guys are doing here globally. And I want to be able to emulate those same things here in the States as we all strive to be a better people for tomorrow.
And I will thank you so much, sir, Chancellor Roberson from USA. I really love that. Is it like a poem or is it like an affirmation?
It's a poem. It's called Hey Black Child.
It's really good. If you can you share that with us? Can you
Yes.
post it on the chat box? It's really
Yes.
it's a word powerful questions that we can ask ourselves. So which is very good.
I will find the link and drop it in the chat.
Yes, please. Or you can send it to, if you don't mind, send it to King Laramie and he will be
Okay.
able to send it to us. Or if you
Will
can
do.
also post it on the chat box if it's possible, and then so that those on the chat box can also benefit from that poem. Very, very amazing poem that you have shared with us. Thank you for coming back again to round up your 2 days or 3 days presentation. We really appreciate you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you for having
You've
me.
made our day, you've made our week. And I believe that King Laremy is much appreciated. Really appreciate you and our queen that has joined us and all our friends from Philippines. Thank you so much for sparing your time and coming back to share with us. We appreciate you, sir. Okay, then the next one, do you want me to just call on our friends from Philippines to quickly say hello to us? Is that possible, sir? King Laramie, before I now call on my matron to speak to us.
Yes, no problem, Honorable. I would like to now introduce Leah Tosado, and